This is the Infinity Summit Group. Truth, passion, success.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Infinity Summit Group podcast. Today is January 24th, 2022. I'm Noah.
Jesse.
Logan.
Xavier.
And welcome back, everybody. So let's just dive right into it. Let's talk about this book, shall we? It's the Millionaire Fastlane, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And by who?
Well, you find that out.
MJ DeMarco.
Yes.
I
was
just gonna say I thought it was good, just because he would kind of go into detail a little bit, and he would give like real life examples of how he got rich, but also made me feel like I am worth nothing. So it was kind of half and half.
Why?
Just because he's like, I don't know, basically just saying everything that he has, and I have nothing.
Oh yeah,
so
he's
it's
like, yeah, I pretty much have my.
I bought a Lambo at 27.
Yeah, my Lamborghini
Yeah, exactly.
Diablo. Like, what the fuck, dude?
It took me 3 days to make $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, making over $100,000 a month. I'm like, what?
Then that part where that dude came up to him and was like, "Do you guys want $10,000 a month?" And then what?
Yeah,
did he
he's
say?
like, piss off. I don't want that.
Yeah,
I'm making that every couple of days.
Yeah, that's garbage
Yeah,
money.
does it look like I'm interested? I'm like,
That was awesome though, because the guy was
like
trying
that,
to sell him on something.
Yeah.
He's just like, $10,000 a month. I make that every few days. Do you think I'm interested? And then he just walks away.
I don't need
Damn.
you.
Yeah.
I
is
mean,
cool.
I thought it was good. That I
Goals.
feel like the beginning was just kind of like going over like no excuses. Can't blame your problems on other people.
Get rich.
Get rich or don't.
Yeah.
Anyone can do
It's
it.
true.
Doesn't matter your age, which is kind of good. I always find myself like being sad, and then I'll read books like that. I'm like, oh, there is hope.
Yeah. It was humbling though. It's like, if you work a 9-to-5 job and you're making $60K a year, it'll take you like 30 years to make $1 million. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
that's a little. You're like,
Basically,
Dang.
you
Not
will
so-
never get rich just
Yeah.
having a 9-to-5 job. It's
Correct.
not going to ever work. You have to do something else. Basically, what was he saying? Like, figure out some way to,
just innovate.
Yeah,
Something
innovate.
that already exists.
yeah.
Make it better.
Just
impact,
like
better.
you have to make millions. You have to impact millions.
I liked that.
I
I've
did
heard
like
that
that a
before,
lot.
but I also liked it. It's like the more people you impact, the more money you're going to make. Like, yeah, that makes sense. That's why celebrities and football players and all that make a ton of money.
You know, there's one
Yeah.
thing he says that. So he's talking about you just work hard, and he's talking about his website and stuff. And no one ever says they got in at the right time. Like if we were to do what he does, I'm not saying we wouldn't make as much money, but like it was the perfect storm for him. Right when everybody was getting into it, and he
Yeah.
just happened to be just at the top. I mean, I don't know. They never I'm not saying he didn't work hard, but there's always that little bit where they just hit it just the perfect time.
where it's
Like,
just luck, is what you're
To
saying.
get rich, I pretty
Yeah.
much just had to
Like, they
be at the
put in
right
a-
place at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, they worked hard, and it just happened to be in the right place, right time. Like, if he would have been a year or two later, what are the odds if someone's buying his thing when the .com bust or whatever happened?
Yeah, so what this dude did was sold an internet company, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah, he
But-
bought it for or sold it for 1.2 million,
Then bought it back.
Yeah, bought it back for $250,000, and then
And did it
made-
better and
Yeah,
made millions of dollars.
but I mean, what are the odds that you can make $1 million selling your thing and getting it back?
Like 1 in a bajillion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it didn't work
It's
hard.
true.
It's just that luck plays a factor.
I don't know. It seems like a lot of opportunities and shit happens all the time though that people just miss.
Yeah, and I'm not saying
Gotta
he
be
wasn't
open
like
to it.
there and ready for it. I'm just saying a
Got
lot
it.
of them just say it was just hard work when circumstances definitely helped.
Yeah. Just gotta open your butthole for all the opportunities. Flow. I don't know.
Chug the opportunity of life.
Universe
Oh.
juice.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd agree with though. A lot of that of his story seemed like just pure luck. Like he had some skill, obviously, and determination, like a motherfucker, but lucky.
Saying, yeah, they just all discount the part the luck has to play, I think.
The question is, do we discount them because it's lucky?
No.
Absolutely not. I mean, he put in the work. He deserves
he
everything
does
he
more
has.
work than I do. There's no doubt. But just
Yeah.
saying,
Stay on the grind.
Yeah.
But it was definitely humbling. Like, you work a 9 to 5, you're not going to get rich. It's like, aw. But then he talks about investments and side hustles and stuff. I'm like, all right, we're playing the game. We're at least starting. You know, we're young. But to make that much money at 27, I'm like, I'm only 4 years away, guys. Less than 4 years.
33, he
Fuck.
said, right? Before,
Slack.
when he was a millionaire?
That was probably when he was a multimillionaire.
Yeah, I think
I thought he
that's what
bought
he
his Lambo at 27 or something like that.
Okay, so then, yeah, 33 was multimillionaire.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Or 33.
Yeah, we got a few years, boys.
We've got plenty of time. It took 4 years, he said.
Yeah, but I don't want to. No, I just
Yeah, I don't want to wait that long.
fast track,
Yeah.
boys.
That's
wanna
what I'm
be out.
saying, is
I
we
got
time
5
to do
years.
it, though.
Yeah,
5 years
And
is
we've
my
got
goal.
4 people working on it.
that's true. That is true. I really liked that he set forward like specific pathways you could go to accelerate your wealth. Like one was starting an internet company, and then he had 2 others where it was like, yes, these are the ways you can make money very rapidly.
When was that book written?
Had to have been recent.
Yeah, it
I don't
seemed
know.
like
That's a good question.
I can
because
find
he was
it.
talking about.
I've heard about it
Trump
for
and
years.
stuff, wasn't he?
He. I
I've heard
swear
about
he
it for
was
a
talking
few
about
years.
Things that were fairly recent, though.
He was, but he may have like
Well,
updated his book or something.
He mentioned a virus and everything, so it had to have been like recent.
Well, they copyright it every year.
2015.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
All I'm saying, boys, is that there's a need for a book that shows step by step how to get wealthy, instead of I'm already wealthy, be positive and work hard. You know,
Be positive and work hard.
there's a need for like, no, you get this, you do this specific budgeting technique, you do this, and you will make lots of money. You know,
And we have all the right facilities to write that
Correct.
book.
Like an actual blueprint.
yes,
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the whole point of this group, which is this is the book I want to write when we're bringing in 10K plus a month passive income.
Easily.
Then we write that, and then because for the average Joe, 10K a month passive is fucking incredible. And
Yeah,
that
ridiculous.
it doesn't
Even for
matter.
us.
You don't need your millions. All you need is that passive income, and then you're happy. You know.
Because you've got money consistently coming in.
Uh-huh.
No matter what. Yeah.
And then you can get more flows, open more dams.
Yeah, accelerate it with that leverage that you can get, and yeah, just freaking rip it. So
Fucking rip it, boys.
I definitely would recommend this book. I liked it. Millionaire Fastlane.
I'd definitely read it. Give it a shot.
Yeah.
At the very least, it was one of the
One
probably
of
the
better-
only book that's like giving me motivation to be like, oh,
Yeah.
there is hope out there, because he
Yeah.
kind of did give steps a little bit.
Yeah.
Just not in a grave detail.
Yep. And a greatly detailed book would probably take a lot more pages than he did too.
Yeah.
It'd be like a 60-hour book.
Yeah,
Probably.
possibly.
Could also do it through our podcast. Just make a separate series. Then you don't have to write it.
That's true. A separate series. These are the steps. That's
Is
kind
one
of what
that-
this podcast is.
Yeah. But like if we
Supposed to
wanted
be.
to just only that, you know.
Yeah. What we'd have to do is create a series once we've created that wealth, and then give the step by step on how we actually did it. Because right now we're given step by step as we're doing it, and so it's a slower podcast,
Yeah.
slower process.
We don't have all the knowledge.
All right, we're working on the
Not
knowledge,
yet.
and we've got the good basis and everything. You know, we were just talking about credit today and how important credit is to build up that credit. And you know, as soon as you're 18, take out credit cards, get your 4 lines of credit, and use them wisely. But I was talking today with my dad, and he was like, "You know what I should do? I should throw a car on a credit card, and then go refinance it at a bank, because you can do that just immediately, and then just pay off your credit card and get a fuck ton of points out of it."
That's
It's a good idea.
I was like, "Yeah, that's a good idea."
cheat code.
Right?
XX down, up, down, up.
Yeah, you just gotta think of all the ways you can do it. You know, I wouldn't recommend this, but different things like I've planned out how much of my credit cards I can spend or like take out hard money loans against, and how much interest that would cost me over the course of a year versus how much I'd get back from an investment if I were to throw that money at that.
Mm.
So it's just different things you can do that way. But literally building your credit in this lifetime is going to be one of the biggest factors on growing your wealth. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't cash out hardly anything.
No.
And you don't want to. If you do it the right way, you don't want to cash out anything. You want to get a loan on it and then have someone else pay it for you.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it would be sick, though, when you were rich and you had all your money to, like, go buy your dream car in cash.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Throw it at them.
You could buy it in
Money.
cash, or you have your passive income take over and then buy an investment in cash that pays for your car.
Could do that, too.
Meow. Yeah, that'd be sick. Yeah, one of my goals is to get a credit card with a $100,000 limit.
That would be crazy.
I'm on my way.
Get a black card.
Yeah, whatever card, man. I don't care. But, you know, low interest rate, $100,000 limit, you just be like, nice.
Hell yeah.
Life goals.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Got to make my first $50K, though, from investments, and then we'll go from there. Not far off that either. Meow.
Yeah.
So Millionaire Fastlane, highly recommend. We did want to kind of update real quick. We're gonna talk a little bit about current events, but let's kind of update where we're all at right now with our investments and whatnots. I mean, as far as the stock market and crypto goes, it's been bloody. That's all there is to say about it. But still in profit. As far as my flight school goes, I just took my first flight in a multi-engine aircraft today. I've got 2 more ratings in flight school. I'm employable right now, but I'm waiting till I get these 2 ratings before I start applying so that I can be extra employable and finish out my program. So that'll cost me total about $90,000 flight school, but I have a plan to pay it down in 3 years or less. So
Oh, yeah.
that's the plan right now.
Sweet.
Bessem?
Not a whole lot, honest. Keep paying my life insurance.
How is everyone's life insurance going, by the way?
Really good.
Building your cash value fast as fuck or what?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you guys want to share numbers or no?
I haven't
Don't have to.
checked for a minute, but last time I checked, I had $6,000 cash value.
That's where I'm at.
Have you just been maxing it out as much as you can, or?
No, I haven't. $500 every month for about a year.
Okay.
Plus, I did $900 a month for 4 months.
I remember
right
you
when
guys
we
were going
started.
hard for a second.
I put a lot of money in at the beginning.
Nice.
But
Yeah, I was dropping
ever since
it.
then, just $500 a month.
I was doing 1,000 for probably 3 or 4 months.
Nice. 500 is more than your base, isn't it?
It's double it.
Oh, sick.
My base is 243, I think.
Yeah, so you're building that cash value and your death benefit. Do you guys know how much your death benefit has grown?
I don't know.
It'll tell you in your account.
I've never
can look
even
on
looked into it, so I got to do that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I don't even know if I have the passwords or anything. So.
You just ask my dad when you need to know. Nice.
Well,
Yeah,
I've
he can
never
check it out
needed
for
to
you.
know. I've just been paying money in, and then at the they send you your yearly statement. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Sick.
But I have to
Hey.
do like the yearly deal with your dad or whatever, the
Yeah,
appointment. So I'm just going to get all the information this time around.
Yeah. Good idea. I don't think he'll have your login information, but
If I never got it, he might.
he might. He can at least access your account. I don't know if he'll know your passwords and stuff, but
Well,
that's
I've never
something
logged in, so he might.
That's true.
He
like
probably
your
does.
one-time password or something where you can
Yeah.
log in and change it. That's true.
I don't know. We'll find out. I'll talk to him soon. So.
Something we're doing as a group is we're trying to save up money. We're trying to save up like 12.5 to go in on some investments together.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working on that currently as a group.
Yeah.
Got some investment opportunities coming up for me in the next month or 2 here. That'll be fun. Start dabbling in that real estate realm. Let you guys know how it goes.
Yes, sir.
Dip your toes in.
Yeah, exactly.
I will be getting a portion of a house in about 2 months, and then my goal by the end of the year is to have my fingers in 3 different houses.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
And you just purchased a very nice car.
Yes, and today I just barely purchased a BMW. It's a 330i, I believe.
It's very sexy. He's already living the high life.
What's your namer?
That's a good question. My girlfriend will do it. I have no clue. But yeah, it's fast as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Just what he wanted. And it's very quiet, smooth ride. I'm impressed.
It's perfect.
It's way nice.
Mhm.
Expensive.
Luxury life already.
Yes. I'm pretending until it actually happens.
No, why wait?
Fake it till you make it. That has literally worked for me with most of my life.
That's what I'm doing, dude.
Dude, you literally just fake it until that is the reality. And then it fucking works. I'm not saying the way is to go out and spend thousands and thousands on new cars and toys and stuff, but what I am saying is like,
Think rich, grow rich.
right. Exactly. Think and grow rich. Exactly.
Yep.
The crazy thing is, like, 1 or 2 years ago, it wouldn't even be an option. Like,
Hell no.
that'd be physically impossible.
Credit, dude. He bought it by himself
Yeah.
without a cosigner, no down payment, everything. Just
Yeah.
straight out.
You had no down payment?
No down
How
payment,
did you
dude.
swing that?
I told him I didn't want to.
Oh, nice.
Dude,
I've never paid.
shout out to Kenson Auto. Literally, if you're in Utah, period, Kenson Auto, KENTSON Auto, just literally the best car dealership I've ever been to.
Yeah, they actually treat you like a human being,
Yeah.
not like they're a fucking salesman.
Yep. They'll hand you the keys. They'll be like, "Yeah, put your license in the iPad, and then here's the keys. Go have fun." And then when you walk back in, they're like, "Did you like it? Do you want to look at anything else? If not, sick. If you do, sick. Let's make a deal." It's
Hell yeah.
that chill.
Yeah, and they're super transparent. Just everything about them was.
Yeah, they were going
great-
through each paper, showing him all the prices for everything. Just like, yeah.
Yeah, no hidden fee bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
They're not trying to fuck you.
Yep.
Nope.
They're not trying to sell you nothing. They don't need your money. That's the thing. Because I don't think they make commission
Yeah.
on each of the cars.
They didn't act like it.
No. If they make commission, it's like commission between the whole team, I think. And so it's not a huge deal. They're just like, yeah, if you want the car, great. If not, just have you test drive another one if you want, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's freaking sick.
Hell yeah.
I think our family's bought probably 6 cars through them now.
I think when I go to get a new car, that's probably where I'll go.
Yeah.
Their inventory isn't that big, but
It's because they
Yeah.
only accept like quality stuff.
Yep. Like when they get like less nice cars through there, then they'll sell it off quick. Just fucking get rid of it, or they'll just give it to someone else to sell.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, your turn.
Oh dear. I've been kind of hitting the shit streak for I'd say since a couple months ago. I was doing pretty good with everything, you know, getting my credit back on track, saving a lot of money, and then kind of went downhill, lost a bunch of money, made some bad investments. I still have some money in crypto and stocks, but it's kind of bloody right now, so I haven't really been paying attention to that. Just recently got a DUI, so been trying to deal with that.
To be clear, he was not driving.
Yeah, I wasn't driving drunk, by the way. So I was parked at my apartment, listening to music, and someone called the cops. So, yeah, that happened. Been dealing with that lately. Kind of a lot of costs, and then credit cards all kind of maxed out. Not all of them maxed out, but basically I'm ground zero again, even below zero. I'm negative 500.
There is now a level 0.
It's now at level 0. So, yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing.
I mean,
No place to go but up, right?
it kind of is a bad thing. But I don't know. I've been trying to look at it as like, wow, this is exciting. Now I got to fight my way out of more shit. You know?
Yeah, that's how I look at life. Like, even if I got laid off and had to start as like a janitor or something,
Mhm.
I can grow. I can be wealthy.
Yeah.
There's no stopping what's coming.
Yep.
And that's like a good way to look at it. Exactly how you're doing.
It's just like and it'll teach you a lot of lessons too. And I might be losing my license, so I've got to figure that out.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just kind of been a whole shit brick right now. My phone broke. You know, broke up with my ex, losing my apartment, got a DUI, probably gonna lose my license. I keep asking the world, I'm like, what else can you fucking do?
No,
about me?
don't.
And they're like,
Don't ever ask that.
yeah. Take this. I'm like, all right, I'm done. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for all your gifts, universe.
If you're gonna ask what else, just make sure it's in a positive light.
What positive things now?
Yes.
I'm ready to grow. I'm so sick of going backwards. It's
Where
not
else can
fun.
I get opportunities from?
Yeah. So,
So as you can see, listeners, we're all not on top of the world yet.
We're all human.
Yeah, we all make.
We're working through it. Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of see it as like I still am going to be rich one day. I'm still going to be wealthy in time, good relationships, and, physical wealth.
I think you just need that
Absolutely.
positive mindset, bro.
Yeah, that positive mindset. I need to smoke some weed.
And you just get positive, and you'll be a millionaire.
That's a millionaire. I'll be a millionaire in no time.
The millionaires and the billionaires. Actually, it's just the billionaires now, because I'm a millionaire.
Bernie Sanders, you bastard.
I got to tell you a story from last night. I went to the bar, or I got off work last night, decided to have a couple drinks because I was like, I'll just go stay at my mom's and, I kind of want to go hard and have fun. There was a lot of people there just drinking and having fun. So I got pretty shitty last night, but I went up to this table and I was just like talking to these three girls because I like bartended them for them like recently, like the day before. So we're all chatting it up. And then this table right next to me, they definitely had escorts. It was two older guys and they definitely had like escorts.
Yeah.
Just super proper guy. Sounded like he was from Britain or something. He's like, I really like you. Like I just barely bought PC Live, which is a venue right up in Park City.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like, the way you handled those girls, there's something big coming soon, and you're going to be a part of it. And I'm like,
Oh, hell yeah,
I don't know
dude.
what that means,
That's
but cool,
awesome,
all right.
That's sick. You should be like, you want my number?
Yeah. Well, I told him where I worked, and hopefully I'll see him again. I don't know. He kind of seemed like a scumbag to me, though. So I'm like, maybe not, but I just thought it was
possible.
funny.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what
It's
he
a
meant.
sign.
Though. He's like, there's something special about you. I'm like, what do you want from me?
What do you want, my money?
I have none.
Happens.
Yeah.
Um,
It's all right, though.
yeah.
It's just part of life, I guess.
Yeah, lots of
It's
learning
fun.
experiences, at the very least.
Yeah, I've still got my goals in my head that once I reach 50,000 in investment plus, then I want to buy myself a nice gold chain and Tammy a nice ring, and then when I reach 100,000 plus, I want to buy me a nice rifle,
Hell yeah.
Nice.
very nice rifle.
That'd be very scrumptious.
Yep. But yeah, do you guys want to move on to current events?
Yeah.
Talk about it a little
Talk
bit.
about Russia.
What's going on in Russia?
Are
Are they about to start World War III?
Ukraine.
Did you know World War
darndest.
World War III is trending on Twitter right now?
Is it?
Fuck.
It's happening. War is happening. It's going to
Lovely.
happen this year.
It's been happening. We've been having a war of, like with
Freedom.
the big tech companies. Yeah, war of freedom.
I'm talking a
Censorship,
hot
all that.
war.
Hot war, huh?
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
so?
Them invading
I
Ukraine.
100%
Yeah.
they're
believe
going
so.
to.
That'll be hot.
Right when Russia
Spicy.
invades Ukraine, America's going to send all of our troops there, and probably that same day, China's going to go right into Taiwan. They already
Uh-huh.
sent 39 fucking jets over there. Well, let me get the exact stuff. One
Yeah, they
Right as-
flew through the airspace, didn't they?
1 second.
Yeah. Right as America
you
spreads
go.
out just a little bit, they're gonna right into Taiwan.
Ugh,
You're spread too thin.
yeah. It's all a game of risk, boys.
It's a fun game.
It is a fun game.
I'd love to have a couple cocktails and just play Risk one time. It'd be hella fun.
Risk is fun.
Okay, so 39, this was 1 day ago. 39 Chinese aircraft entered Taiwan's air defense zone. Taiwan is calling it the largest incursion of their airspace since October. It was 34 fighter jets, 4 electronic warfare aircraft, and a bomber. It's happening.
That's
Well,
enough
fucking.
to level a city. Can't believe it.
Yeah.
And then Russia, they're claiming that because they're sending like a fuckload of tanks and shit to the border, to Ukraine's border,
Ukraine.
and they're claiming it's for, shit. 1 sec, it's for military drills.
Uh-huh.
Bro, come on. And then Joe Biden is saying he's gonna decide this week if they're going to do send 5 or 10,000 of our troops over there.
For military drills.
Probably. It's absolute shit show.
Ugh.
Lovely.
And then NATO, all of them are preparing and shit, getting all their warcrafts ready.
Well,
Europe's
you know what
turning back into
improves
war.
improves like poll
Ratings.
numbers and stuff and ratings is war.
Yep.
And I'll bet you they'll try some federal legalization of cannabis this year too.
Good, about time.
Yeah.
I'd support
You know
Joe
you can't
Biden on
use
that.
credit cards to buy cannabis, weed?
Really?
Yeah,
Only
because it's a
debit
federal
cards?
offense still, so you can get in trouble for it. So
What?
only
Dude,
debit
you can't
cards.
use any card. It's just strict cash, yeah.
Really?
You can use debit cards because my dad does to buy it for my mom.
Yeah, you can use
But-
debit cards and cash. You can't use credit cards.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know you could use debit card. I've only ever paid in cash.
Interesting.
Yeah,
But-
only certain banks will do it. I think that would be more local banks, but yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm.
Oh.
Federal legalization would be nice though.
Mm-hmm.
They need to because you just get hungry.
Just delegalize all drugs.
That's massive tax
Yeah.
revenue for them too.
Drugs
Yeah.
should not be illegal. Facts.
No, they shouldn't.
Some drugs.
Like what?
If they're not,
Let's have this talk right now.
yeah, like if they're not illegal, then at least regulated, where you can go into actual centers that are regulated, almost like you go into airborne trampoline park and play on trampolines. You go into the heroin dispensary and have
Get a little
regulated
room.
heroin. You know,
That's
Well-
the thing, though. That would normalize it too much.
No.
I think so. Because the thing is, if you were doing heroin, people are still going to look at you like this is not a good idea.
Still fucks
it's
you up.
still a
but
bad idea.
They could use those facilities as a way to wean people off.
Yeah.
Like lower doses every time. So it is
Correct.
a smart idea.
They also
And
Even if
tax
it was
revenue.
socially frowned upon, fuck those people.
think
Because drug problem is a real issue.
Oregon did that, or Spain, one of the
It was
Portugal?
Oregon.
I
I know
saw what happened with Oregon.
They
No, I'm just kidding.
legalized everything, and then they have like a huge spike in drug use, and then it just goes down. Because everyone's like, shit, let's try it.
Yeah.
And then
Try it
everyone's like,
once.
okay, it's not it. And then it just goes back to whatever it was.
And you've got your addicts, but you're not going to ruin their life just because they're
Not going to get
doing
AIDS
it, you know
from
what I
some
mean?
random needle.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So if it was
It's-
legal, it would be like, okay, you can choose this still. It's your choice, and anything that you do on those drugs, you'll still be held accountable
Liable for.
Yeah.
Plus, it's massive, massive tax revenue. Like,
Yeah. Like if Utah did the same thing with weed that they did with alcohol. Like we almost have a 50% tax. It's like 100% tax. It almost doubles the price of alcohol.
Mhm.
It's insane. You would know better.
I don't really know actually on that one, because I know it's like the tax is included when you pay for it.
And it's massively expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'cause
Oh yeah.
Karma and them were saying when they went out of state, it was $12 for a gallon of vodka.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Our price
A
is
gallon?
ridiculous for
Yeah.
alcohol.
Motherfucker.
We've got so many laws here, it's ridiculous. Like you can't give away free alcohol ever. Yeah, you can't discount alcohol. That's why we don't have happy hour.
Really?
Yeah, you can't
I didn't know
have
that.
a certain amount of drinks.
Yeah, I
You can
knew
only have
that.
2 drinks in your hand.
You also couldn't have a drink and a shot.
Yeah, well, it depends. If you get like an old fashioned, you can get a shot of tequila, but you can't get a shot of whiskey.
Well, we went to the bar not too long ago, and you couldn't get like a big mixed drink and a shot at the same time.
Yeah, no, because it's a certain amount of alcohol that people can have. So if you got a margarita, you couldn't get anything else because it's
Yeah.
got triple sec in it.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. There's so many laws.
I wonder what kind of like lobbying and stuff goes on in Utah to get rid of that.
Honestly,
like, is it
probably
a thing?
not a lot. It's a lot of Mormons here.
I don't know.
Still.
I wonder what it would take. Is all.
I
to
think it's
get-
going away.
It is.
It
going
is.
away.
You see less way less Mormons here than you did before.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what it would take to get it to be fucking normal.
Yeah.
Like the rest of the world.
I talked to somebody about that, and I was like, "Well, do you think it'll ever like go back to like, or get to a point where it's like everyone else?" And they said, "Probably not in your lifetime."
Mm-hmm.
Not unless you
It'll
had
be a
some
while.
serious money.
Not if the church has any say about it.
Yep.
And they do, sadly.
They do. Yeah, they really failed on no church and state.
Separation between church and state, yeah. Classic.
Yep.
Just buy a bottle of vodka and go drink at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But
Still fucked though.
it is interesting. But we can always move states too if we really wanted to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of states are way cooler, although we've got, like, the landscape that Utah has basically been unmatched from what I've seen in different places. Like, I still miss Utah. You know?
mountains are pretty damn cool.
Yeah, we get all the sunrises, the sunsets. We've got salt flats. We've got lakes. We've got mountains. It's just literally
the
anything.
national parks.
St. George, a few hours away, where you get, a nice warm climate and everything.
The desert, and then
Got a rainforest. No, I'm just kidding.
the rocks down there are way cool. Like the rock formations down in St.
Yes.
George and Moab. It's really
Yeah,
great.
they are.
Got a lot of national parks.
That's where I'm going skydiving, Moab, this
Going skydiving, bro?
I want to
I'm
go.
this
doing
spring?
it this summer.
Shit.
I'm
Yeah.
going skydiving this year.
Yeah, we should all just go at
Absolutely.
the same time down in Moab for your birthday, wasn't it?
Sure. Fuck it.
You're gonna be 21, huh?
I
Yeah.
may not be able to attend that. Wife's going to be pretty close
Oh,
Right.
at that point.
That's true.
So I'll be here. But I'd be more than happy if you guys saved that money and paid to take a flight with me instead.
That would be
Pay
pretty
part of your
badass,
way.
too.
Awesome.
That would be fun. You wouldn't be able to skydive, but I could dive the plane for you if you want.
I could dive the plane.
Yeah, that'd be a blast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's spendy though. It's like $200 to skydive.
Oh, yeah, it's not too bad.
No.
Is that with the camera or without?
No, it was an extra $200 for all the super nice pictures and video and stuff.
I
Damn.
couldn't care
'Cause you
less
have to
about that.
pay for another person to dive with you to take.
Yeah, that's true. Do we want to follow up on Kyle Rittenhouse? There's not a lot of stuff. Like we're saying.
There's really not. He's mostly just doing interviews, and then I looked up if he's still in college in Arizona because they were doing like all the protesting and all that shit,
Mhm.
And
Were they protesting him going to college?
yeah,
Yes.
Fuck.
and this is what he said, and I quote: I'm enrolled. I'm just not in any classes. So I guess he's just doing online schooling to become a lawyer,
When
from
he
my
was on
understanding.
Crowder, he said he was doing online classes currently, but planned on going in
It's
person.
probably the best way to do it until that whole thing cools down. It'll probably be a year or two for him.
I think I
Yeah.
looked it up a minute ago too, and it said.
But he's ought to be a wealthy motherfucker in these coming
Oh my
years.
god,
Oh yeah.
easily a billionaire, I bet.
Yeah, I think I looked it up too though a second ago, and it said he was getting a civil suit against him by the family of one of the people he shot. So
They can try. Like
yeah,
what?
They're trying, but basically it would mean like any book deals or anything he made, he wouldn't get the money.
What?
That's only
I
if
don't-
they win the lawsuit, though, right?
Yeah.
They're not going to win the lawsuit. He didn't. I mean, he won in court. It was self-defense. What are you going to do?
I don't know how crazy you have to be to know that your son tried to kill somebody and then you sue him,
A kid.
a kid. That's pretty gnarly. Like, he only tried to kill you.
Well, you think about it. The three people who got killed, how were they raised to become like what they were?
Yeah. I
That's who you're talking about.
guess. You're right.
So it's not that far-fetched, but it is weird. Also, they probably get to see the media where their son is completely innocent and Kyle's the guilty MFer. And it just, yeah, it makes sense because we each see social media and media to our biases.
That's true. Shows you what you want to see.
Yep. So, I don't know.
Yeah, not much you could do about that. I still think there's no way they're going to win that lawsuit. No fucking way. Especially with all the evidence and how... No.
Depends what court.
It is a civil case, so it might be different too.
Even if it is a civil case, he gives them $1 million? It's not going to be nothing to his wallet. For what it's about to be. Or is.
I still think he'll win because it's already been proven self-defense. Like, what else do you want to
Yeah.
say?
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. Can't do it.
Your son fucked around and he found out.
And even he was a grown man, so
And he was a pedophile.
I don't know which one it was. Well, were they both?
I thought 2 of the 3 of them were pedophiles.
Right, sounds about right.
Damn.
Or maybe
Let's
3 out of the 3. I don't
Cross-check
know.
that, please.
No, I know for a fact, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that got shot in the arm. I don't know.
The one who lived.
Yeah, he was definitely a pedophile.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
'cause
just wonder
he-
how they would even be able to frame that. But I love the fact that he's trying to become a lawyer. What's he
Yeah.
trying to do? Just trying to become the lawyer that
Defense attorney.
defense attorney? Beautiful. I think he's gonna find that less glamorous than he wants it to be, but
Yeah,
Likely.
doesn't look fun.
because he's not gonna have high-profile cases, it's gonna be he's trying to defend a murderer or a rapist.
Yeah.
And he's like, crap. I wonder if lawyers have something where they can just like vote out of a case for like, I'm not taking this case. No.
Well, they can. It's like a job. You go to them, and then they say, like, oh, I want to take your case or not. Isn't it like that?
Unless he works under a law firm or something, which is probably how he'd have to start.
I don't know. If I was a defense attorney, I wouldn't do it. Like, if there's a rapist and I was defending him, I'd be like, no.
Yeah, be like, the evidence is
Sorry.
here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes.
So Rosenbaum, he was 36 years old. He was released the day of the shooting from a Milwaukee hospital where he had been treated for a suicide attempt. His background includes a conviction for sexual conduct with a minor in Arizona in 2002. And the other guy, I can't find. But I know one of them.
How old was Rosenbaum in 2002?
He's 39 now, and that was, what, 20 years ago
36, I
now?
think.
So he's like 19.
Old enough.
Yeah, old enough.
Either way, it doesn't.
I was just thinking, I'm like, if it's like 17 and 19-year-old,
Right.
That's
no,
interesting.
I want to say Crowder was
I thought he was like
talking
9.
about 9-year-olds.
oh yeah, that's fucked.
Like anal rape.
yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, that's too far.
Like more than one.
Hmm.
Like, good, he's dead.
Anyway.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Never mind. Gage Grosskreut's the one that's alive.
Yeah, and I think the other guy had whatever. Either way, bad
Not good
people.
people, yep.
They're no longer alive. Rest in peace, them.
Yes.
Also, Kyle Rittenhouse. Well done.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Any other current events news that we got going on? Anything else you guys wanted to mention, talk about? We did want to talk about the next book that we're going to do.
I know the UK dropped all their COVID mandates, like all of them.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice. So
That's
did
true.
Utah.
Yeah.
Yes, that was cool.
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't have to wear a mask anymore.
The
Sick.
legislator passed a law or something
And
that
yet-
said that they could say yes or no.
There was still lots of
That's what's
people
up.
higher up that were like, still wear your masks. It doesn't matter what they say.
Yeah.
Do it. You know, it's like, great.
Nobody
Wear a mask
does.
if you want to. Yeah. But I actually haven't been told once to put on a mask, and I've walked into so many places that said mask required. Just walk in. And
Because nobody gives a shit anymore.
I did wear a
I
mask
got-
in Costco, but it sounds like they're not enforcing it either anymore. So
I got told once on this last mandate. The people said, we can't serve you food if you don't have a mask. Okay. Adios.
bye.
Yeah.
Toodles noodles.
Good food, too. Red.
Sick, boys. So the next book we're going to be reading, and this one we're doing a month for, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It is called Brave New World. Do you remember the author again? Double check that. But it's called Brave New World. It's essentially similar. It's around the same time as 1984 kind of thing. But whereas 1984 was more dystopian, Brave New World is more like you lose your individuality in pleasure, which is eerily similar to what's happening right now. They both have their merit today, but the Brave New World one, as I've been reading it, is very. I'm like, whoa.
Aldous Huxley.
Aldous Huxley. So we'll be talking about that in a month from now. Yeah, it's a very, very humbling book. Highly recommend the read, and we'll talk about it in a month a little more in depth.
Love
But-
it.
Sweet.
Other than that,
Yeah.
we'll see you guys next week, eh?
You sir, goodbye.
Okay, and we'll
Bye.
talk about a topic after for next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
Okay.
comment, subscribe, do all that.
Yes.
Goodbye.
See you guys.